I'm so lucky. I got the best old lady. So mornings are kind of tough for me. My body's kind of frozen up. I had frozen shoulder once. It was the most terrifying, most painful thing I'd ever been through for a year. Not being able to dress yourself sucks pretty bad. And then, so I get up in the morning. My tea is here with my medications. My coffee is over here, ready to go. My lights are turned on. I mean, she just preps my whole area for me before I get out of the shower. It's pretty awesome. I'm very, very, very appreciative of her. She's so hard to buy things for. She has few needs. She's not like buy me an Armani bag or get me some fancy diamond. She's incredibly sensible and not needy, which unfortunately in my life I chased beauty for a long time, and I found beauty to be very needy, very me. I don't know, and I'm not saying this to make any beautiful women angry, but all of the beautiful women that I was with weren't very narcissistic. All of them. They were unfaithful to the when two of the most beautiful women that I've ever been with. One of them, when I went to a Napa parts store in San Pablo, California, and I always noticed it, and she absolutely noticed it. But two of the guys immediately left the desk and went into the back. Next thing you know, there's 10 fucking guys at the counter staring at my old lady. She was a true 10.5, you know what I mean? But the most selfish person I'd ever met. I think it lasted like, I don't know, 3 weeks. And I was like, I've had enough. And she couldn't believe that I was dumping her. She could not believe I was dumping her. Yeah. Then, around 25 years ago, I met the most narcissistic one of all. And I finally decided, for me anyway, that I was being attracted to the wrong beauty. That I needed to look for internal beauty. And I found it difficult because I wasn't skilled at it, okay? I tell everybody, I'm extremely honest. I was a total fucking cunt 30 years ago. Money, women, fast cars, you know. I learned that from an early age. Not too many guys can say that when they were 15 years old, they would take their date in an airplane out to lunch at an airport somewhere. Yeah, it was always hot women, always a disappointment. And then I said, I'm going to go for just normal, just plain. I want, if a 10 is over the top and a 1 is at the bottom, I want a 5. I want a 5. I'm going to look for a 5. And I found out something really proved to be important was that 5s already have a good guy. 5s already have a good man. 5s are hard to find. 10s are easy. 5s are hard to find. Okay? I want guys to know that. It took me 50 years to find a 5. And I've never been happier. I've never been cared for better. I've never been loved more. I've never been appreciated more. What can I say? It is the absolute truth. And for me, it's the absolute truth. I would say that fully half of the women that I've been with in my life, when I'm hurt like this, would have been pissed in 2 weeks having to get this or get that for me. Could you make me a sandwich? Make your own sandwich. That's the kind of shit you get after, a few weeks of you being injured. It's how you tell the truth. They're all nice for a couple of days when you're hurt, but after a couple of weeks, it starts to wear thin. And you can't blame them, really, okay? But it was so unappreciative. The door only swung one way. And here I am, 20 years of being with the same woman that I wouldn't trade for anything. None of those 10s are happy right now, I'll guarantee you. They didn't know what happiness was. One of the worst ones, Marilyn. Marilyn. Watch out for Marilyns. They're like Karens, okay? Marilyn was so fixated on what she could own. Money, property, own. Money, 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 money. That's all that mattered. It was all that was important. And I feel sorry for people that are in that kind of relationship where you have to pay to have them be happy. That without buying that Armani bag, they're not happy. You're not the man you should be. You know what I mean? That's their whole attitude. You're not a man. If you can't buy me this $100,000 Ferrari, you're not a man. I mean, I can tell you how many beautiful women out there are exactly like that. I found them all to be narcissistic. Kind of a shame, I guess. But then I have to blame myself because I was the one that... That's the one I want right there. The one every guy in the bar wants. That's the one I want. It sounds like a dick, huh? I was. Didn't it sound like a fucking prick? I was. That's the one I want right there. The one in this room of 200 that every guy here wants to take home. That's the one I'm taking home. It deserved every bit of pain I got from that. So when you finally find that woman that actually loves you, that you can live 20 years with and still be amazingly happy and still be treated like they love you, you're a lucky person. And that's what I am. I'm incredibly lucky. The last 20 years, God, if I'd only learned my lessons sooner, life might have been different. But then all the lessons learned are the hard lessons learned, right? And the hard lessons are the lessons learned well. They're the ones remembered. So when you get up in the morning and your entire game room is all set up for you, right? You got to be a little jealous.